So, good evening, all. I would like to welcome the fifth day of FDP on crafting and drafting of research paper. So, it is a fifth day of our FDP program. So, today we are going to see about understanding the scopus, what is psi index, and what do you mean by H index, what do you mean by impact factor. So, in these aspects, we are going to discuss today. And we all know that citation is an index between the publications of the researchers, the user to easily establish which later document cite which earlier documents. I will directly take you the Google Scholar link. I'm just sharing the entire screen. This is scholar.google.com. You can go here. I hope my screen is visible to you all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So this is the citations where you have seen that the citations is 522. So 522 citation has received for for the articles which was published by me. So we have, I think I have published more than 100 research article which was indexed in Google Scholar, maybe 180 research articles so far I have published in Google Scholar. And for those articles, 522 citations have been received. And if you take example, this article, the role of self-efficacy and social support in improving life satisfaction, I have received a citations of 57. And the year 2016, the article was published. And if you click this 57, you may see that who are all the researchers have cited my research work in their research paper. So all the 57 papers you can able to view in this section. Okay. So this is called as a citation. Citations means the works which have referred by the other researcher that was published by us. So if you click here, then automatically it will change the latest articles. Okay. If you click cited by, the maximum citations will be displayed first. And if you click year wise, and the recent articles that we have published will come first. The recent articles where we have published in our any of the journals. And you may see that co-authors list. These are all the co-authors that they have worked under me, collaborated with me, and they have published the research paper. And you can easily add co-authors and other aspects you can easily add with this link. Similarly, if you want to look on the scopus, you can also find the citations of scopus paper alone. If you click here, other search, and I can search it my name and affiliation details, and click search option. And this is my research Scopus research ID, where you can able to see this is my name. So totally 30 documents, 30 research articles I have published so far in Scopus. 30 research articles I have published in the Scopus. And out of the 30 research articles, I have received 88 citations. So here in Google Scholar 522, maybe I have told you that I have published more than 150 research articles. But not all the 150 are Scopus, only 30 are Scopus, and that is 30 article we have received a citations of 88. We have received a citations of 88, and these details as given here, right? These are all the articles, and this paper has received two citations. Like that, it will display all the paper. So though if our institution is subscribed the complete database of Scopus, then only we can access all the 30 documents. Otherwise, last 10 documents only we can able to view in the author's profile. So we cannot able to access all the 30 documents. Only the your institution, if at all subscribe the complete database on Scopus, then we can able to find all the 30 documents. And I come to the presentation. Yes. So actually, in 1960, Eugene Carfield Institute for Scientific Information, they have introduced the first citation index for the papers published in academic journal, that is called as a Science Citation Index. Yesterday I told you Web of Science. Web of Science have different citation index. One is Science Citation Index, Social Science Citation Index, Arts and Humanities Citation Index. And this individual article, how often articles of individual was cited, that is called as an individual article. You can also cite the author. You can able to count the total citations, average citation count per article, etc. A journal wise also you can calculate the citations of the journal. I will show you. There is one more website called Babylon. So babylon.com. So Babylon is a website that is maintained by the clarivate.com, that is Web of Science. So though I have already created my username and password, I am directly enter into the portal. You can able to see in the Web of Science articles. I told you Web of Science is also one of the index. Okay, here you click the menu. Just a second. You click the menu and profile, where you can able to see the records. So this is in publications. So these are all the publication. I think it is in 138 publications is available. You can include whatever the publications available in your record or ArtSheet record. You can include it here. But in the Web of Science alone, if you click here, if you click refine, and I have 4 publications which was published by me under Web of Science. So Social Science Citation Index or Science Citation Index related articles, I have published only 4. So these 4 publications have a citations of 35. So this is Web of Science. The first citation index was introduced, SCI, that is Science Citation Index. So that is a platform we are here. We are seeing that. And if you want to search all the publication, if you clear all, you just click clear all, then you can see that total of 138 publications, which was includes Web of Science and also other publications. Here in the Web of Science platform, I think I told you already how we want to go. We want to create the profile under Babylon. Okay, this is a babylon.com. So if you click Babylon, it is automatically go for Web of Science portal only. We have different I think different profile, different columns are available. You can create a researcher profile, my records, we can add publications. See here, if you check with the peer reviews, see these are all the papers I have reviewed, right? So all are good quality journals submitted by some of the people, I mean some of the researcher all over the world, and I have reviewed those paper, and automatically it will included in my count. So far, as per I have reviewed more than 100-150 research paper. But Web of Science alone, it was given as 15 peer review records. So 15 peer review I was referred, right? And if at all this paper is published or not accepted, all type of information will be displayed here. See, this is a journal. This paper was submitted to Journal of Organization Change Management, Sage Open. Then this article was submitted to International Journal of Consumer Studies, then International Journal of Climate Changes Strategies and Management, Community, Work and Family. So the authors have submitted the papers in those journal, and editor of those journals have invited me to review these articles, and after review I have received the invitation to included in my Bablan profile. This is editor records. I also serving in the different journals as an editor. Sage Open, one of the Sage Open journal, I also serving as an editor. And apart from that, I also serving in different editorial board. That also we can able to see that. Okay. So all details we can easily included in the Web of Science record. So this is called as a citation index. What are all the other measures of citations? One is a H index and G index, I10 index. H index and I10 index we are using regularly. We can able to give the details to UGC, Autonomous Commission or NAC and other peer review commission or any NIRF. They will normally ask about what is the H index, what is the I10 index and all. But G index normally we are not following in India, but in other countries they are also calculating G index. I will show you what is G in I10 index and H index. This is an H index. This is called as an H index. I have received an H index of 13 and I10 index is 20. So what is H index? Please note out, very, very important. Please keep in your mind. H index means I have received a citations of 13. I have received a citations of 13 for the 13 research paper and above. So which means 13 of my research papers, once again I am repeating, 13 of my research paper have received a citations of 13 and above. Once again I am repeating, 13 of my research paper have received a citations of 13 and above. Then it is my H index would be 13. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13, right? 13. So up to this one. Okay, up to this one. So 13 of the research paper have received a citations of 13 and above. Okay. When my citation will turn to 4, I mean, when my H index will turn to 14, 14 research articles have received a citations of 14 and above. When my H index will come for 15, 15 of my research article have received a citations of 15 and above. It may be one articles may be 100, another articles may be 150, like that, anything. But thing is that the citation should be equivalent to number of articles and equivalent to H index. Once again, I am repeating the formula. Number of articles is equal to citations is equal to H index. Number of articles is equal to number of citations equal to H index. Okay, and this is the way where I have referred you. So first citation indexing is ISI. Elsewhere, that's what I told you already. Scopus, what is Scopus? So Scopus citation, Google Scholar, I have told you. Then impact factor we will come later. Yes, first we will see about H index calculation. So H index, that's what we are discussing now. The H index is an other level metric. It is calculated for the other level. H index will be calculated for the other level metric that attempts to measure both the productivity and citation impact. And the H index is a metric for evaluating the cumulative impact of another scholarly output and performance. It measures the quantity with the quality by comparing the publication to citations. And here you can see that number of citations is equal to number of papers is equal to H index. So all should be equal. Okay, all should be equal. This is called as a H index. That's what I told you. See here, you can check this diagram. My first article has received a citations of 104. My second article have received, this is all article title, right? Second article 68, third article 50, fourth article 24, fifth article 10, sixth article 6, and seventh article 5. So my H index would be 6. Why it is 6? Because my 6 of the articles have received a citations of 6 and above. Okay, my 6 of the articles have received a citations of 6 and above. That's what I told you. The formula is citations is equal to number of papers is equal to H index. And here, if my seventh article have received a citations of 7, and the sixth article has also received a citations of 7, then my H index will turn to 7. So when my citation will turn to 10, all my 10 articles have received a citations of 10 and above. All my 10 articles have received a citations of 10 and above, then my H index would be 10. So that is the case I have told you here. My 13 research articles. So first article 57, second article 49, third article 39. Like that, 13 of my research article has received a citations of 13 and above. Then my H index will be 13. When my H index will turn to 14, if I am having the 14 research article, all the 14 articles have turned the citations of 14 and above, then my H index will be turned to 14. Okay, and similarly, I will tell you that what is G index. So G index is an index for quantifying scientific productivity based on the publication record. Actually, G index is a index which was used for distribution of citations, and it was suggested by Leo Eggy in the year 2006. And the G index is a unique largest number of the top G articles which was received or published by the author, and we are using the G index by way of square root of G citations, square root of citations, square root of G citation. Normally, we don't have the mechanism for using the G index in Google Scholar or any of the platform. They are having, in some of other countries, they are having the one platform to calculate the G index, but we don't have following any G index method to follow, calculate. Next one is the I-10 index. Next one is the I-10 index. I-10 index means you can go with the Google Scholar. See here, it is given I-10 20. My I-10 index is 20, which means my 20 research articles, has received a citations of 10 and above. I-10 index means my 20 research articles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, like here it is 20 research articles. We have in the first page, we have 20 research articles. Okay, so 21st research article is 8. If this articles also received 10 citation, then my I-10 index will be turned to 21. So 20 of the research article have received a citations of 10 and above. It is also 10 and above. It is like that. 20 research articles has received a citations of 20 and above. Then my I-10 index is 20. Similarly, some countries they are also calculating I-20 index. I-20 index. So I-20 index means number of articles have received a citations of 20 and above. See, in my case, only 1, 2, 3 research articles I have received a citations of 20 and above. Then my I-20 index would be 3. I-20 index would be 3. But in some countries, they are following I-20 index. But in India, only these 3 are familiar. Citations, H index, and I-10 index. So this is an I-10 index calculation. I have explained clearly. So here you can check here. I-10 index is 6. Why is 6? Because they have received a citations of 10 and above. They have received a citations of 10 and above. And I-20, I'm sorry. Okay. I-20 index, the total number of published papers with at least 20 citations. The total number of published papers with at least 20 citations, then it is called as an I-20 index. I-20 index. Okay. And yes. Then I am coming for, yeah. Yes. Here we have seen that citations. We have also seen about H index. We have also seen about I-10 index. So 20, 13, and 12. Similarly, in Scopus web page, you can see the H index would be 6. H index would be 6. 30 documents and citations would be 88. And you may ask the question, these are all with respect to others. What about journal? What about journal? I will take you into the calculation of journal. So you can go to Simaho journal, as we already discussed yesterday also. Go to simahojr.com. Simahojr.com, where you can set this one. Maybe I'm going to type the journal called Finance India. Finance India. It is a Scopus journal. It is a Scopus journal. I am just clicking that journal name. Yes. There are 3 journals which was associated in the name of our search. Indian Journal of Finance, Finance India, and Journal of Emerging Markets Finance. So finance, I am clicking the details on Finance India, which was published by Institute of Finance. Okay, Indian Institute of Finance. You can see here, this journal H index would be 4. Okay, this journal H index would be 4. And this is a coverage, and the home page, it will go there. Scope, and this is the journal quartile score. This is the journal impact factor. Okay, journal impact factor. Okay, Simaho journal ranking impact factor. See here in 2022, the impact factor would be 0.131. 0.131. We will discuss how to calculate impact factor in next slide, right? We will discuss what you mean by impact factor. So 2022 impact factor is impact factor for the Finance India journal is 0.131. But many local journals, they are claiming that our impact factor would be 3, 4, 5 and all. It is not at all possible. Normally, we are consider the original impact factor would be based on SJR value, journal impact factor. SJR value would be a original impact factor calculation. That is also possible in case of maybe like Scopus or Web of Science journals. It is not possible for other journals. And the total documents, see 2019, 45 research articles was indexed in Scopus. Then 2084, 65 articles in 2021, and 2022, 88 research articles have received and published in the journals. You can check here this also. Total citation for the 88 articles is 41. So this is self citation 12. Self author citation 12. So this is total cites, self cites. Citations per document. Okay. Citation per document is only 0.232 last 4 years. And external cites per document. This is external cites per document. You can also see that international collaborations and other items, right? And this is an cited documents and uncited documents. And very important, you say here, I told you already 0.13. You can click here, you will get 0.13. This is a impact factor. That is a diagram. In this diagram, it is also given as SJR factor is 0.13. It is Q4. Yes. Now you are having one doubt. What do you mean by Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4? In Scopus, normally we are, some institutions will tell you want to publish in Q1 journal. You want to publish in Q2 journal, like that. If you take example, suppose in the Scopus, totally we have 40,000 journals. Okay, I told you already. In Scopus, we have around 40,000 odd journals are indexed in Scopus. First 25 percentage are based on the impact factor. First 25 percentage of the journals are part of the Q1 journal. And the next 25 percentage of the journals, 25 percentage of the ranking of the journals are part of the Q2. Similarly, the third 25 percentage of the articles journals are part of the Q3 journals, and last 25 percentage, which means number 1 to 10,000 journals are part of Q1, number 10,001 rank to 20,000 rank are part of Q2, and 20,001 to 30,000 rank journals are all part of Q3, and 30,001 to 40,000 ranked journals are Q4. So this is called as quartile 1, 2, 3, 4, right? This is SIMACO Journal Impact Factor ranking. And I will also, we will check where the journals is available. You can go with the home page. It is clearly given about this journal. This journal is a quarterly journal. It is published by Indian Institute of Finance. You can see that all details about this journal, and they are claiming this ISA indexing impact factor is 2.157, but Scopus index is 0.13. Okay, Scopus index is only 0.13. So this is journal rank of scientific impact factor. Okay. that are all different values, but we are not consider these values. We are consider only the SJR values. And this journal is indexed in ABDC Australia Business Deans Index, Copernicus International. Sorry, Australian Business Deans Council, ISI International Scientific Indexing, Indian Citation Index, and we also have Scopus. It is given already. I'll tell you where is Scopus. 1 second. Yeah, Web of Science. 1 second. It is, I can't able to find out the Scopus. Yeah, Scopus here. It is available. Scopus. It is not Web of Science. It is not a Web of Science journals. It is a Scopus and ABDC list. I always speaks on ABDC. What is ABDC? You just check it. ABDC journal, right? ABDC journal list. Mostly the management people will aware about what is ABDC. So ABDC journal quality list, Australian Business Dean Council, they are publishing the journals details, which was indexing in the ABDC journal list. So these are all the report, ABDC journal quality list report, and you may search it from the different journals. Say example, I am requiring finance, journal rating A star, A, B, C, and you can also get D, A, B, D, C, right? Okay, A, C category. You can check with the export full list. You can easily check here. These are all the journals which was part of the ABDC in finance category alone. See, this is a rating. This is a rating A star, A, B, C. Okay. So 4 rating will be given here. A star, A, B, and C category. Okay. A star, A, B, and C category journals. If you take, I told you now that we will check it. Finance India, it is available or not, I am not sure. Finance India. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes. Finance India. Yes, it is available. Finance India in the list, and it is a C category journal. It is a C category journal. So most of the good universities and IEM and all, they prefer the faculty members should publish in the A star journal. A star journal. A star journal would be more rating than other journals. Similarly, you can search it in other field. It is a finance. We also search from statistical area, economics, marketing, human resource, accounting. In all the fields, we can able to download that. This is a list of the journals where you can easily access all the journals. Yes, you can click here. Yeah. So totally we have around maybe like 2,689 journals are part of the ABDC list. As per 2022, this is 19, 16, 13, 20, etc. Okay, so every 3 years, ABDC will revise the list. Every 3 years, the ABDC will revise the list. So latest list will be issued in 2022. Okay. Current to the review finalized on 15th March 2023, including minor textual changes has happened. These are all the part of the list. So this is the rating on 2022. Hope you all understand what is ABDC journal. And yes, we will go with that. One more index called, I think, impact factor, not index, impact factor. Not index, it is an impact factor. So impact factor is a measure of the frequency, measure of the frequency. Just a second. Okay. So impact factor, it is a measure of the frequency with which the average article in a journal has been cited in a particular year. We can calculate the impact factor not for this year. We can able to calculate the impact factor for the previous year. And the impact factor will be calculated based on the number of citations received by the articles. Normally, the impact factor will be calculated for the journal. Impact factor means it is calculated for the journal. H index will be available for both journal and an individual. I-10 index is for individual, citations is for individuals and also journals or articles. And this impact factor was introduced by Garfield. He is actually a ISI founder, that is Institute for Scientific Information founder, who also introduced Web of Science. Actually, ISI is a founder name of the Web of Science. And it is calculated after completing the minimum of 3 years of publication. Normally, the impact factor for the journal will be calculated only for those journals which was completed 3 years of publications. Okay, now I will explain about what is impact factor. Actually, impact factor reflect the average number of citations of an article. It appears in journal citation report, and high impact factor journals are considered as more prestigious. Come to that. This is a formula. This is a formula. Suppose I am calculating impact factor for the year 2019. Suppose I am in 2020. Assume that I am in 2020 now. So I may calculate the impact factor for the year 2019. So if we want to calculate the impact factor for the year 2019, then we want to consider the articles which was published in the particular journal for the year 2 previous year, 18 and 17. So for the 2 previous years, 18 and 17, how many citations? Say example, for the 2017, assume that 100 articles was published. Again 2018, again 100 articles was published in this journal. And of all the 200 articles, how many citations would be received in 2019? So for the last 2 years, number of articles was published is 200. For the 200 articles, we have received a citations of 100. We have received a citations of 100. Then, what is the total articles we have published? 18 and 17, 200. So 100 divided by 200, our impact factor will be 0.50. I hope now you are clearly understand. Once again, I am repeating. In a given year, it is the average number of citations received per paper published in the journal during 2 preceding years. Suppose we are now assume that we are in the year of 2023. we can able to calculate the impact factor of 2022. So how we can calculate 2022 impact factor? The articles published in 20 and 21 will be considered. 20 and 21 will be considered for the calculation of impact factor for the year 2022. So 20 and 21, how many articles was published? Assume that 200 articles was published in this particular journal, XYZ. For the 200 articles published in the year 2021, assume that 2022 we have received a citations of 100. Out of 200 articles, 200 cite instead of 200 articles, we have received a citations of 100. So 100 divided by articles published in 2020 and 2021 would be 200. So again, the impact factor would be 0.50. Once again. So here in this example, previous example, the reference appearing in 2029 for which was articles published in journal 28 and 817, this previous example would be 200. And the total number of articles published 18 and 17 would be 400. Then we called the impact factor would be 0.50. So if at all we are now in 2023, we may calculate impact factor for the 2022 and only the citations will be counted only on 2022. And for those articles published in 2020, 2021 will be taken for consideration for the calculation of the impact factor. Assume that for these two preceding years of 2022, we have 400 articles was published. For the 400 articles, we have received a citations of only 200. We have received a citations of 200, which maybe one article have received 200 or 200 articles have received a citations of 200. It doesn't matter. The total citations would be 200. So 200 divided by 400, the impact factor would be 0.50. So this is we are going to calculate for the journal, right? I will tell you again. I am setting on Simaho journal ranking. This is Simaho journal rank. You can set here journal rankings. You take example, this journal, CA, a cancer journal of clinician. Their impact factor is 86 point, SJR impact factor is 86.91. This journal H index would be 198. Total documents 44. Only 44 articles was published in 2022. Total documents last 3 years 118. Total reference you just check here. Total citations you click here. Citable documents. So out of 118 documents for last 3 years, 118 research articles for last 3 years, 85 articles got cited, and the citation per documents 299 average citations, and reference per documents is 97. This country is from which country? Okay, so this is a country, United States, right? And you just, if you click here, I'm sorry, there is some error on this website. I will click this one. Okay. We also seen that already. We have seen that in Finance India Journal, Quarterly Journal of Economics, 292 is a H index. Check here This is a SJR 36. 36 document. 36 is an impact factor. Okay, 36 is an impact factor. Total citations, total documents. Okay, check here. In 2022, only 36 documents. Okay, 36 documents. Last 3 years, 122 documents. Documents means articles. And all the 122 articles which was published in Quarterly Journal of Economics got cited. So we are all know that again these are all Q1. See here 12 site impact factor. You check in all subject areas, okay, and all subject categories, and select the country India. You may find that highest impact factor for which journal, SAR impact factor for which journal in all the discipline combined together. See, there is a journal called Higher Education for the Future. This is Q1 journal. The highest impact factor for India in all the discipline combined together for the SJR value is 2.107. But many journals are claiming that our impact factor is 5, 6 and all, but it is all not at all acceptable. And many ranking organization and other NIRF, NAC, UGC, autonomous and all, they will accept only SJR impact factor value for the journal. And these are all Q1 journals and Q2 journals. Okay, Q2 journals, then Q3 journals. Okay, mostly very few are Q1 journals. Okay. This is the way where we can calculate the impact factor. We have different impact factor agencies. Yes, like journals, we are also having some fake impact factor agencies are also functioning. But these are all some well established impact factor. One is a journal impact factor, JIF, ISI impact factor, Simago impact factor, that is SJR. Mostly we are consider this impact factor value. And we also have global impact factor, some fake agency in the name of general impact factor, universal impact factor is there. So many impact factor, but normally we always consider this one, ISI and Simago, but as per all ranking and affiliation institutions, they are accepting SJR impact factor value. So H index, we have discussed H index, how we can calculate the H index, I10 index, I20 index, right? Then I will show you some of other journals, right? Okay. I think I have already shown you, right? Scopus, you just go to Scopus and how it is matched. See sources, you click sources. We have 44,737 documents so far. I mean, articles, not articles, journals are available so far. And this site score, citations, documents, everything is clearly explained here. And you can easily download all the details. Okay. And this is the number of documents cited, SNIP score. Okay, SNIP score, that is SNIP means normalized method, SJR means journal rating. Okay, this is a publisher name. You can check here SNIP. Okay. SNIP also you can easily, that is SNIP means standardized normalized, SNIP. I'm sorry. It is a journal matrix. The source normalized impact for publication. It is calculated as the number of citations given in the present year. So normalized score. That's what I told you. It is a normalized score, which was used for calculation of the publication. Standardized normalized score. Normally, we can consider either SNIP or SJR. Simaho ranking also, SCI, Simaho journal ranking. Also, you may find that SNIP journal rankings. So it is not working. Wait a minute. Yeah, SJR. And while you click here, you will get SNIP. Only Web of Science, if you want only Web of Science, you can easily download. Only open access, you can easily download. If you click cancer full journal details, this is a home page of the journal, and this is a quartile value. Okay, SJR value, SNIP value, it is not given here. Yes, it is given in only Scopus website. It is not given in the Simaho journal ranking website. So mostly all other documents will be similar. Okay, all other documents will be similar. So this is total documents, total citation, percentage of citations, etc. Okay, and if you go this journal, I'll take you on home page of this journal. This is a journal website. This is a worldwide top class journal website. Okay, worldwide number one ranked journals website about our journals, who are all the reviewers, number of journals. 3 journals are available. Okay, 3 journals they are publishing, and every 2 months they are publishing. Okay, and this is a journal, this is all the statistics about the journal, guidelines, guidelines. You, if it is available, I think the full articles, I hope it is available. It is all open access, but you need not pay money, I hope so. This is in full articles which was available on this journal. Okay, and I told you that we will discuss the plagiarism in last day. How we can reduce the plagiarism? There are 3 strategies to reduce the plagiarism. One is quoting, paraphrasing, summarizing. To blend source material in with your own, making sure your own voice is heard. What I am trying to say, you can quote any quotations or the exact words of an author, copied directly from a source, word for word, quotation must be cited. And second one is a paraphrasing. You can rephrase the words of an author. Nowadays, the people are trying to do with Chat CPD and other AI tools. I can't say that, I won't say that it is always best. The researcher would be write very carefully and want to choose for writing or rephrase the sentence. It is possible, but using the help of the software, if you go for rephrase, then definitely sometime it will not give the good results. And summarizing. Summarizing involves putting the main ideas of one or several writers into own words. Normally, uh, normally for all 3 or 4 literature reviews, we are jointly write with one citations, within one citations. How we are doing the similarly, Summarizing can be done with the different ideas into own words. There are three methods, and I will show you some of the I will show you some of the softwares which was very familiar to calculate the plagiarism. This is a very famous software called Authenticate, and this software, most of the journals are having this software, and most of the journals are accepting the research paper which have below 10 percentage plagiarism, below 10 percentage of the plagiarism. If your institution is subscribed, and if you take example in our institution, we have subscribed this plagiarism software. It costs around 6 lakh rupees, around 6 lakh rupees. And every year we are subscribing, and whole institutions is allowed to find the plagiarism around 20,000 documents on year. So far we have utilized 50 percentage of the documents, and so far 9,853 documents are remaining. We can upload here, and we can able to find the plagiarism. And I will check this plagiarism here. These are all the some plagiarisms we have found in our research. I will show that one of the research project done by one of my MBA student, and we have just upload the content, and this content will show you the different information about the project. I mean, the different sources where the researcher have copied the information. All sources have clearly given in the website. Just a second. Yes, it is overview. Actually, the 22 percentage, they have a similarity. So from this source, 1 percentage, like that, 22 sources, more than 22. There are around 70, 80, 90, 108 sources. They have copied from 108 sources. The 71th source, you just check here. This is an introduction part where we have found the matching. Okay, then we have found the different articles. See 31, this is a matching. Likewise, we have found so many matchings, and you can easily download the plagiarism report also. 10,000 words, 229 words are matches, and from the 108 sources. It will take time to download the plagiarism report. Yes, now you can see that. Just a second. This is the plagiarism report, the complete plagiarism report, where it is copied, the sources. Okay, see the review of literature, where we have found a lot of similarities. You can't find out from the analysis part, because analysis are mainly written by own. Okay, written by own. That's what we can't find any copy here. But mostly other areas we can. I mean, as an MBA student, definitely they may copy that information from other sources, and suggestion, conclusion, everything they have written. This is a similarity index. So from this source, 110 words are copied, 1 percentage level similarity. Like that, 106 or 8 sources. Okay, 108 sources, right? And this sources, paper, website, all put together, it will show. So this is the beauty of the Authenticate software. This is paid software. If your institution is subscribes, then you can use this software. Mostly, most of the journals will find out the plagiarism using this software only. And I will show you one more software called Urkund. And this is the software. Again, it is a paid software. So though I am guiding the research scholar, PhD research scholars in Anna University, Anna University has given the login ID and password for all the supervisors. And it is a compulsory. We want to check the plagiarism from the Urkund software. Then only we can submit any articles or thesis for the Anna University research scholars. So this is similar to authenticate software, but somewhat there may be some slight changes would be there. 5 to 10% slight changes would be there for taking plagiarism content in case of plagiarism copied level, similarity level. Okay, for Urkund software and authenticate software. And these are all the three methods I have told you. And what are all the 5 simple tips to increase your citation numbers? Everybody is asking about how to improve our citations. I have told you, see, citation is not a matter. We can easily improve. See, one way, one way, see here, yeah, this is citations. Here, 522. How I can improve? I will, whenever you can see in my mail, and I in the compose mail I have included Google Scholar ID. If I am click here, if anybody have receiving the mail from me, they will click and they will find the articles. If at all required this article, they will open and read that, and they will cite for the research work. This is the one easiest way where we can include whatever the information it is available. Okay. Then similarly for Google Scholar, it's like a Google Scholar, we also have Scopus ID, and our institution is also having Vidwan ID. Okay, I just check here. Vidwan is the portal is made by the government of India. It is actually an expert database and national research network where you have every institution they will create and with one profile, and you will find all the academic details in one roof. So the different co-authors, you will get co-authors details here, and how many projects I did, total articles I have published, projects, funded projects I have done, awards received. So the everything you can include it in the that Vidwan profile. So these are all the some honor received, membership in committees, some research projects, the total values, and the patents received. Okay, and total publications. Everything we can include, right? This is the library sources. I think in IRNS and Vidwan ID as similarly prepared by the college wise, and this is a we also having that Kongu IRINS. One second. This is my profile. This is a faculty profile. It is a library initiative. So IRINS. Actually, IRINS means I just tell you. And yes, it is a web-based research information management services provided by the InfliNet Center under the central government. Okay, IRN. Same thing for Vidwan also. Vidwan is a database of profile or scientists and researchers. Mostly, it is also I think managing by the inflimnet.ac.in. If you create the profile in IRNS, automatically the Vidwan ID will also generate here. I'll go here. If you click my Kongu IRNS details, you will get the similar type of Vidwan, similar information about Vidwan. But some citations, Kutch index, all other index will be 10 here. You can get the details from my own department, faculty members over here, all the experts, and you also search it from other people, other college people. Okay, from here itself, you can go Google Scholar. This is researcher ID, Scopus ID, ArchIt ID. If you click ArchIt ID, it is directly go to ArchIt. So yes. So ArchIt works it automatically included my publications. Most of the journals, if you're submitting the research paper for the most of the journals, they will ask about your ArchIt ID. They will ask about your ArchIt ID, where you can easily create the ArchIt ID, right? Similarly for researcher, right? Researcher ID means Baplan ID, Web of Science. Researcher ID, I have already explained you. Researcher ID means Baplan ID. And Google Scholar, I have already explained you. Scopus, this is my Scopus profile ID. You can link with the Scopus profile. Okay. So 30 documents, H index would be 6, etc. And this is in connection with the different things, right? I told you with one IRINS, Scopus, Google Scholar, ArchIt ID, then Web of Science also told you, and finally ResearchGate. Okay, for ResearchGate, why it is required ResearchGate? Okay, IRINS and with one are created by Inflinet, and I'm sorry. Yes, ResearchGate. I am searching. 1 second. ResearchGate. So you can follow the researcher work. You can follow any researcher's work, and you can also include your work as an article, your profile. You can include your saved list. See, this is my research interest score. 1,45,380 people have downloaded my documents and read the information about my details. And see, with 508 new reads, your contribution were the most read contribution from your institution. Likewise, I have received some notifications, and this is a message you can send to anybody. And see, these are all the some messages I will send. Some people, say example, this guy is asking about to share one of my research article. If I am sharing, then they will send the reply. Okay, and I can also, if I don't have the research article, then I will send the request to the researcher, and researcher will share the information. There is a chance. I mean, there is a way where you can save the documents in public as well as private. If you shared your research articles or publication in public mode, then anybody can easily access. And you can there is a possibility you can also store your publication in private mode, where you can send privately to the requested person. Whoever is requesting the author, you can directly send to the person by sending private message. These are all the possibilities where the ResearchGate will be there. So ResearchGate is a one platform where a researcher has joined together, and they will share their ideas, they will follow the research work, and they will collaborate with each other. They will download and read the material, and new topics will be identified. For all the purpose, we are using the ResearchGate. And one more junction I just want to tell you, there is a one website called SciHub. SciHub. Actually, this platform is like a one platform where If you take example, one second. Foreign mutual funds. Okay, okay. One second. Study on climate, okay, climate change. Study on climate change. Okay, if any research. Okay, assume that the research on climate change one, it is easily download. There are some articles we cannot able to download. So because it is an subscription based articles, okay, climate change research papers. Okay, if you take example, this journal, Advances in Climate Change Research. Advances in Climate Change Research. And you just click here, latest issue, view PDF. It is downloading. If at all download, no problem. If it not download, I will search from some other journal. Okay. Yeah, simply I will tell you, if any research articles was published in subscription based, okay, it's subscription based, then you can download these articles using Sci-Hub website. Yeah, I will try, but I'm not sure if it's available or not. Okay, I am talking about these articles. Stock price prediction using machine learning. I'm not sure whether it is coming or not. We will check it. Okay, forecasting stock market prices using machine learning. It is also easily coming. Yes, stock price. Okay, download full issue means we can easily download. Okay, all issues we can easily download, but there are some articles we cannot able to see full. Okay, full articles we cannot able to download. So in such cases, okay, in such cases we can download using the link called Sci-Hub. I cannot able to find the articles which, yeah, private full text. I will check here. Okay. Uh, we can't do it. International Journal of Intellectual Property Management. I will go here. Intellectual property management, and just a second, it is uploading. See, this is the issue, and this is the article. See, all are subscription based articles. If you click here, it will not come. It will not come. Okay, it will not come. So this is a DOE number. This is a DOE number. It is actually a subscription based journal. Okay, so no access. So what we will do, you just click this DOI number and you can copy here and click open. We will try. Okay, now it is not possible, but most of the time they will give the click, right? They will give that information. We can easily get the details from this open. It is not displayed, but some emerald journals and all, it is possible. Emerald Insight journals. This is an Emerald Insight journals. We have so many articles. I click customer loyalty. Okay, I am typing the word called customer loyalty. Okay, this is a PDF. Full content is available. We will check it. Okay, it is not accessible, right? It is not accessible. In such cases, if at all not acceptable, these four C's, of course, a better way to consumer. These are all required permission. These all journals are required permission. So you just click here, then click this DOE number, and we'll try in the Sci-Hub. Click open. It is open. Okay. This is the beauty of the Sci-Hub. Once again, I'm repeating. If you take example, the Emerald, this article, I am required to read this article, customer loyalty in the hotel industry, the role of customer satisfaction and image. But it is not possible to read in this Emerald Insight platform. They are asking about 27 sterling. 27 sterling for reading this article. Customer loyalty in the hotel industry, the role of satisfaction and image. We cannot download, we can able to read only the abstract. So what I will do, I just copy the HTTP address and paste in Sci-Hub in the column and click open. It is automatically displayed the total content, all of 17 pages. It's a very good article, I hope so. It is published in, I'm not sure when it is published. 17 it was published. Australia and the Indonesian lectures they have published. Okay, so this is the beauty of Sci-Hub. Which means all the subscription based articles also can be downloaded through Sci-Hub platform. So it is a good credit for the people who are extremely doing research. Well, and come to that 5 simple tips to increase your citation, increase the impact factor of your manuscript, write a strong and persuasive article, and describe the evaluation of your research in review, explain why your research matters, cite and you will be cited. If you cite, your work will be also cited by some others. Promote your work through social media, you can promote your recent research in social media like LinkedIn and all, so that the people will can able to see what is your latest work and all. And these are all the 33 ways to increasing the citations. Unique name consistently throughout the academic areas. Don't change the names, words, initials. First you put initial, last you put initial, etc. Always keep on using the similar name. Use of standardized institutional affiliations. Address using no abbreviations. In college, name should be written by complete in manner. Don't use any abbreviation for the college name. So for indexing, it will be a problem. Repeat key phrases in the abstract. Assign keyword terms in terms of manuscript. Make a unique phrase that reflects others' research interest. and publish in your journal with high impact factor. That is one way you can improve your citation. Self archive articles may be avoided. Keep your professional web pages and publish lists up to date. Make your research easy to find, especially for online researchers. Most of the time, if we go for open access, anybody can easily download the research article published by you. And but sometimes the open access journals, they will ask a APC, article processing charge. That's why we are all going for subscription based journal. But normally the open access will increase the citation rate because so many people will can view. Now it is not a matter. That's what I have told you right now. The SIMA, I think, Sci-Hub, right? Sci-Hub is a platform where even subscription-based journals can also easily open. And deposit paper in open access repository, publish with international authors. Team authors articles get cited more collaborative researchers. Use more references in this paper, maybe 20-25 references you can use, then only they will cite your research paper. Publish a longer paper. Publish papers with a Nobel laureates. Contribute to Wikipedia. Start blocking. Join academic social networking sites. We have one social networking site, LinkedIn. We also have one more site called SSRN. SSRN. So SSRN is Social Science Research Network. You can join in this forum. You will get a lot of information about that SSRN, right? So you can create your profile over here. You can include the articles, right? This is a way where you have to receive more information. You can click here. Yeah. This is about me, my account, affiliation details, my papers, all details will become. Okay. This is the complete details about SSRN. Why I am talking here? You can use more references, start blocking, contribute to Wikipedia, join academic social networking site, write a review paper, papers published after having first been rejected. Okay, these are all the some platform. Papers with larger number of callouts, avoid to select. One second. I'm sorry, there is some disturbance. So, present a working paper, publish your article in one of the journals. Everyone your discipline reads. Publish yourself. Link your latest publication article in the email signature. Publish your work in a journal with the highest number of abstracting and indexing, and you can create a broadcast message. You can also create online CV, RT ID, researcher ID. You can also publish some tutorial papers. So these are all the some enhancing visibility and impact on your research paper. These are all the some strategies for H index improvement. Collaborate with more mature researchers. Choose your journal carefully. Publish open access journal. Think about your audience, and very important, you can collaborate with the different people who are involving in the research. So work on your writing, show up on your social media. So these are all the ways where I suggest you to improve your H index and also citation index, improve your citations. And finally, I wish you all success in your endeavors. May you enjoy doing research and writing research papers. So, thank you. If you have any queries, be always, I think I am ready to answer.
Sir, namaste, sir. I am Chandrasekhar from Tirupati.
Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
Sir, please say some of the least paid journals in Scopus.
Sir, lead.
Least amount paid journals in
Hmm.
Scopus for social science.
Sir, we have so many journals. Like you can approach Finance India. Finance India journals, they are charging around 9,000 to 10,000 rupees. And there are so many journals, very less amount of article processing charges. Even Indian Journal of Marketing, Indian Journal of Finance, they're also charging money, but after acceptance, maybe 3,000 to 4,000 rupees they are charging for the handling charges.
For social science, sir.
Yes, yes, social science.
Okay, okay. Okay, sir. How to find that one, sir?
Which one? No
The
problem. You can find the paid journals in the respective journal website. You
okay,
can
okay.
find the if you take example Indian Journal of Finance or
Huh,
Finance India and all, you can
huh.
find it from the journal website. They will mention about article processing charge. It is not a
Okay.
paid journal. Why
Huh.
they are providing article processing charge? Because these journals are required to make it as open access. So
Okay.
that's why they are receiving a charges.
Huh.
Yeah, that's why they are receiving charges. If you are
Okay.
paying a money to mediator, then it is not. We can't say it is a paid journal. That is different story, different platform. I
Okay.
cannot open the. I cannot express anything in connection with the people who are doing consultant for the research work. But they are collecting the money. I am not sure for what purpose they are all collecting the money. Maybe it is not necessary only for the paid journal they are publishing paper. Even for a free journals, they are receiving a money and they are doing some unrelevant work and they can publish it later on. The paper will not index. There are so many issues will be there.
Yeah. So, if you want to find in Scopus, we have to go for Scopus website for finding the paid journal, sir.
Right, exactly.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Madam has asked about Aishwarya ma'am, what is the difference between science citation index and emerging source citation index, madam? Both the index are part of the web of science. Both the index are part of the web of science, and the science citation index have more valid, and it is one among the top indexing. If you are publishing in paper on science citation index, we assume that it is a top rank paper. And the emerging source citation index, normally the people, I mean, it is a low grade. It is emerging source citation index. It may be called as a like a Google Scholar like that. Mainly, science citation index, social science SSCI, social science citation index, and the scopus will be have high ranked compared with the emerging source citation index. Emerging source citation index have less ranked journals, even emerging source citation index is not part of the UGC CAR. Only SCI and SSCI and scopus are part of the group 1 2 list. It is not ESCI is not part of the list. Any more questions?
Okay, thank you, sir. Are you, is it possible to contact in future for any queries through phone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely.
Thank you.
If you have any queries, you can ask in the chat window also.
You are posting the certificates, sir.
Sir, you can wait in the Google Meet, ma'am. You can post the certificate link in the Google Meet itself.
So, are you providing link or you are
Yeah, yeah.
providing?
Wait, sir. We are providing the link in the Google Meet. So if
Ah,
you fill the certificate, you will receive the cert. I mean, if you fill the link, you may
okay.
receive the certificate. Okay.
So, it is one time.
Correct.
So, we have to be careful.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, Vaishnavi, ma'am.
Sir, we can end the session, sir.
No.
Narmata, you can start, Kana.
Ma'am, you can also post the certificate link.
Yes, sir, I'll post.
Ma'am, before that, if possible, you can also receive the feedback from some of the researcher, if at all required. If anybody would like to provide the feedback, please. If anybody is really interested to provide the feedback about the 5 days FDP program, you can voluntarily come and provide your feedback.
Sir, good evening, sir. I'm Akila, your student, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Please.
Sir, the Fridays, the information that you provided is very useful, sir. Thank you so much for you, Dr. Vaishnavan and Dr. Prasad, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sir, one more query, sir.
Yes, sir. Please, sir.
Sir, if it is available for any free software for checking plagiarism, and which one is reliable, sir, for your suggestion?
I told you Grammarly is there, and there is a one software called Small SEO. Right. One second. I just check it. In the plagiarism checker online, we have so many software. Grammarly checker is there. You can also go with SEO tool something, right? I forget. Yeah, small SEO tools. I will post in the Meet ID. Okay? This is a software where you can able to check it the plagiarism. Small SEO
Okay, sir.
tools.com.
Sir, please save the all the participants for addresses. If further you are going to
Yeah,
conduct
yeah,
any
definitely, sir.
FDP, please post on the group. We will able to attend
Sure,
because
sir.
at a time it is not possible to for especially social science candidates. It
Okay.
is somewhat difficult to we have learned some information. What are the
Hmm.
web appendix? What are the smoker journals? What are the HR factors, impact factor? All we came to know, but
Hmm.
at a time it is difficult to follow. Whenever if
Hmm.
possible, please save all of the address, and
Okay.
those who are interested, they will participate in future also. It
Sure,
is
sir.
my
Sure, sure.
suggestion.
Okay.
As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words but to live by them. Beautiful words by John F. Kennedy. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the word of thanks on this memorable day. I thank the management of Congo Engineering College for arranging this meeting. I take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to our highly resourceable professors Dr. P. Karthikeyan, Dr. N. Prakash, and Dr. V. Vaishnavi for guiding us on this research journey. Our presentation has come to an end from this. Thanks to our team who worked for this FDP to make it an informational one. My heartiest thanks to all the participants who are a part of this session. This FDP on crafting and drafting a quality research paper has helped all of us to gather a lot of knowledge. Hope everyone found this program informative. We wish everyone a commendable and glorious success in their research paths. Again, thanks a lot and have an amazing weekend.
Vaishnav ma'am, are you going to post the feedback link and certificate link?
Sir, already I have posted in the chat box.
So
Twice
you
I
can,
have posted only one feedback form link. So you have to fill that. At the end, you will receive your certificate, sir. So there is no separate link for feedback and the certificate form. Just only one form. If you fill the feedback of fifth day, at the end, you all receive the certificates.
Ma'am,
Thank you.
post,
Yes, sir.
post it, ma'am.
yes, sir,
Sir,
yes,
I
sir.
have posted it in the chat box of the Google
I
Meet
am unable to find
because,
it.
sir, it is be open until 5 minutes. Then we close the session, sir. No issues. You can take your time, but we never posted in the WhatsApp group. Okay. So this is the certificate related form. So we can't allow anyone to post it. So that's where the admin can only message is being enabled in your WhatsApp group. If anyone wants, you can get the link here and you can fill the form, then you will receive your certificate.
Sir, please share the all days materials in WhatsApp group, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think I think we have already shared the YouTube link and material. We will share it tomorrow
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
by to your email ID. And the thing is that don't share this material to any other researchers.
Okay, sir. Definitely, sir.
So thank you, sir. Thank you.
Ma'am, Vaishnav ma'am. Hello.
yes, sir.
Ma'am, how to find the chat box in the mobile phone, ma'am?
Sir, it
I'm,
will be there in your mobile phone, sir. Definitely, it will be there.
I'm
Hello,
using
sir. You
mobile.
can check in the right hand side downward. There is three dot.
Ah,
Click on
yeah.
that.
Okay, three dots are there.
Then you can click in call message.
Sir, uniform message.
In call message. In call message.
In call message. Ah, yes.
Yeah, you click that, sir. You can find the Google form there.
Okay, okay.
Whether it's visible or not, sir.
Yeah, it is visible at present.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Those who filled the form, please check your mail. So where you can receive your certificate. Those who received the certificate, please leave the meeting. Thank you. Good night. Have a great life.
So thank you all. Sanjay, you can wind up the meeting. Close the record. Sanjay.
ஓகேங்க சார்.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sanjay, you please just